Welcome back to another remote edition of CHSTV. We hope you are staying well and healthy. To kick off our show, Bergen Gruskin brings us a story on Hannah DeSoto, who's been making face masks for people in need.
One CHS student, Hannah DeSoto, has been using her time during quarantine to help out others in our community by making face masks.
I didn't have any and my family didn't have any, so I started by making them masks and then myself a mask so that I could go outside or go to the grocery store and like essential needs and stuff. But then I just advertised it on my social media to see if anyone else needed any. It's definitely given me something to do. I've gone like an entire day making masks and not knowing what time it is because the time just passes so quickly. It's nice to give it to someone because I like to see them wearing them, and then they have something that they don't have to worry about because they already have a mask and they can go out and go to the grocery store and get what they need to get without being like looked at like weirdly because they're not wearing a mask.
Not only is Hannah making the masks on her own time and driving around Carlsbad to deliver them, but she is also doing this without charging anyone.
I actually wasn't selling them. I did it for free, and I just would, people could just slide up on my story or DM me or Snapchat me or anything and ask for a mask for them or someone in their family, and then I would just make one because I have so much extra material, so it didn't hurt, and it was all cost free.
If you would like to receive one of Hannah's masks, you can send her a direct message on Instagram at Hannah DeSoto. Reporting for CHS TV, I'm Bergen Gruskin.
Yeah.
Thank you for that piece, Bergen. High school students across the country have been experiencing the same things that we're experiencing here in Carlsbad. CHSTV has been reaching out to high schools throughout America to hear their stories. Annabelle goes to high school in Orlando, Florida.
Hi, I'm Annabelle St. George, and I'm a student at Lake Highland Prep in Orlando, Florida. Before COVID-19, I had a great time with my friends at school, and I had so many fun teachers. In my free time, I used to go to concerts and the beach. I miss the youth group at my church and the dance team I'm a part of. Now I'm stuck at home doing online school. Online school has been going well for me. I like the self-paced aspect of it. I'm good at getting motivated to get everything done on time. My Zoom meetings have been much better than expected. My teachers either have us do virtual activities as a class or answer any questions we may have. I'm not gonna lie, spring break on lockdown has been pretty boring. I can't travel, I can't see my friends, but I try to keep myself occupied in my house. I FaceTime my friends, watch a lot of movies, and I have picked up some new hobbies to keep myself entertained. A quote that has been encouraging me is one by Robert Fripp. In strange and unreasonable times such as those we are living in, sometimes a reasonable person might despair. But hope is unreasonable and love is greater than even this. May we trust the inexpressive benevolence of the creative impulse. Have an amazing week and stay safe. Now back to you in Carlsbad.
It's so great to hear from so many students across the country. Each week, CHS staff have been sending us shout-outs on their cell phones. This week, we hear from Miss Redfield.
Hi Lancers, how are you? I miss you. I hope you're doing well during this time of uncertainty. Just wanted to check in, make sure everything's okay. Try to get yourself in a routine during this time. Get some exercise, do some schoolwork, get some more exercise. Try doing something around the house that makes you feel good and happy. Do some baking, enjoy your time with your family. Please let us know if you need anything at all. We are here for you. Stay strong and we will get through this together. Take care and have a great day.
Hey Lancers, it's Dr. Brockett here. I just want to say hi to everyone. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and your families. And I want to give two specific shout outs. One to our spring sports athletes. Definitely missing seeing all of you out there in action this spring. Would love to be out there checking out the events and the games and missing you guys. I hope you're staying healthy and staying in shape and getting some work in at home. And also to our seniors. I know this isn't the senior spring semester that any of us had planned for, but hopefully you're staying well, taking care of yourselves, and staying positive out there. Talk to you guys soon.
Hey Lancers, we miss seeing your faces and your energy on campus and in the library. We can't wait to see you live and in person when school resumes. Until then, we're still here for you. We know you're staying strong.
Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to say hello and hope everyone's doing okay. Got the nice sunshine out today, so hopefully it makes everyone feel better. And just a shout out to all the students who are doing great. I think so many of you are working hard. I appreciate it. And I also want to say hi to the staff, administration. Have a great day, everybody, as much as we can. Bye.
Hi, everybody. Miss you guys. Hope you're all healthy and doing all right. Hang in there. Bye.
Hey Lancers, it's Miss Waters. Wanted to see how you guys were doing. Hope you're all doing well. I know that it's not easy. It's not easy for all of us, but we're here to support each other. Remember, I know you guys are strong. Lance are strong. We're stronger together. So you need anything, please feel free to reach out. We are doing everything we can to get you back on that field, that court, that pool, and doing everything that you love. Stay strong. Seize up.
Aloha, everyone. Wish we could all be together, but since we can't, give you a tour of the garden, huh? I mean, everyone wants a tour of the garden, so here it is. Those are my tomatoes. Aren't they pretty? Actually, I have about 30 of them. Just giving you kind of an overview. Gives me something to do, I can tell you that right now. There's nothing much else to do, as you know. So, my urging to you is that you all start a garden. Look how cool this is. I think my radishes are ready. Wait. Ha! Look at that. My radishes are ready. My radishes are ready. Mustard greens, collards, more tomatoes. Well, anyway, everybody, stay safe, be well.
Thank you to our wonderful CHS staff for keeping it positive. Maddie Ward recently interviewed the popular Carlsbad band, The Happy Return, who are an up-and-coming local band. Maddie, take it away.
Hello Carlsbad, my name is Maddie Ward and I'm going to be interviewing The Happy Return, who just released their new single Blue on Monday, April 20th. You can stream that on Spotify, Apple Music, or SoundCloud.
Benji, drums.
Matt, guitar.
Dabble beats, I play the singer.
Dagan, bass.
Obviously you're planning to be on your mission trip right now. You're supposed to be gone for 2 years. How does it feel to be back right now?
It was definitely a little weird when I got home because I was just expecting to be there the whole 2 years. But now that I'm here, it's been nice to see the band again, and we've been working on a lot of new music. And being in quarantine, staying home, getting to basically spend all my time on music has been really nice. See the family again, it's been great.
How have you guys been working together, like as a band, and kind of adapting to this new situation?
Well, of course it's really tough and stuff, but we just have to make sure that we're all working together as a team and, getting things done. And, from a safe distance, of course, we're doing all this stuff. But, just trying to keep it, down to the basics,
So what was the inspiration behind the song Blue?
The Blue was inspired by my girlfriend, Ava Andrews. You probably don't, none of you guys probably know her. She's not very popular at school. But she, I made the song for her birthday last year, and then we decided to drop it as a song for the band, so, yeah.
How long did it take you guys to make the new song?
It took us probably 3 or 4 hours in the studio. Just me and the stew, you know how it goes.
Are you guys planning to have any other music releases during quarantine?
We're always working on new songs, but we're trying to finish a new album for the future. And also a little EP about Davin's girlfriend.
So what are the biggest differences that you've noticed in actually making music from when you're not quarantined versus when you're quarantined?
There's not a huge difference. I mean, Davin kind of just does his thing in the stew, sends us some stuff. It's about the same as it usually is, honestly.
All right, and how have you been adjusting to life in quarantine? Has it been a hard adjustment, easy adjustment?
Really hard.
All right.
We have a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you listen to our song?
I did listen to it.
What did you think?
I thought it was amazing. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Maddie. One of CHSTV Junior's, Miles Fessler, has created this video on accomplishment his family has achieved. It's safe to say that his quarantine has been a little out of the norm.
The Water Well Project is a project that my family started after a trip to Kenya with Kids for Peace. We became aware of the impact of dirty and unsafe water on the local population and wanted to do something about it. The problem with the water is that the women have to walk 3 to 8 hours a day to get to the main river where they get their water, it's filled with bacteria, and there's crocodiles that can come out and attack them. In the end, the water well ended up costing $41,000, which got us a 140 meter deep water well, a tower and 50 cubic meter tank, and 3 distribution points, 3 pipelines, and 3 water stores where people can go and collect the water for their families. We are so excited that last week we were able to send the money to Edward that he needed to complete the project. And so after 10 months, we are done, and we have provided water to 7,500 people in this village. The end of the project happened during the coronavirus outbreak here in the United States and more recently in Kenya. And the idea that these villagers will now have clean water to help them through this outbreak is extraordinary, that the timing worked out that well. And that's a very rewarding part of the project for me, and very gratifying, I think, for a lot of the people who donated.
Miles, thank you for what you and your family have done. It is truly incredible. If you haven't been following the news, there's been a recent increase in protests by people who feel that it is time to end the quarantine. On the flip side, the vast majority of scientists have warned us of the dangers of ending the quarantine too soon. Channing Headley has more.
Good morning, Carlsbad. So I'm here today on my own magic window to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the protesting that has been going on due to the lockdowns from COVID-19. So this photo was taken in Virginia of some people who decided to protest their governor's harsh rules on having to stay home from the quarantine. Now this is because President Trump had tweeted, "Liberate Minnesota, liberate Michigan, and to liberate Virginia." This made the citizens feel that their governor's rules were too harsh toward the quarantine and that they should be able to leave their homes. Now, as you can see in this photo taken in Denver, healthcare workers are starting to get a little bit tired of the protesters and their reckless acts and are starting to take measures into their own hands to help keep people safe. And just to localize this problem a little bit, this photo was taken in Encinitas about 2 days ago of some citizens that decided to riot the beaches being closed and the fact that they could not go to the beaches. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to stay safe and stay home, and I'm going to send it back to the anchors.
Thank you, Channing, and thank you all for tuning in to this week's show. Remember, if you have any story ideas for CHSTV, please contact us on any social media at CHSTV Worldwide.
On next week's broadcast, we'll introduce you to a Carlsbad parent who is making a huge difference in our community, and it happens each day in the CHS parking lot. That's it for this week, and we'll see you next Thursday for another episode of CHSTV Remote.